What's going on, YouTube? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update of something that people have been asking me for quite a while now, and that's what are my top 5 trading books that I like, that I've studied, that I have confidence in. And these are the 5 that I've studied that I think will do the best for you, because basically the information out there nowadays is just so voluminous. You can go through a bunch of books that really won't help you, and I think if you just stick to these 5 and you really study them passionately, they can help you immensely. Many of these books I'll actually go through, 3 or 4 times. I like to read a book and then highlight the important parts and then write out the important parts. So that's what I've done with all these books here, and I'm going to continue to do that and just keep studying them along with other information. But these are the 5 that really, if you can drill these down, you really won't need much else. So if you get something from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll dig into this. Number 1 is the Japanese Candlestick Charting Technique book. This is by Steve Nissen. This was one of the first books that I started out with. And this one here, guys, it breaks down everything. I mean, candlesticks with volume and open interest. There's just so much here. Talks about trends, moving averages, oscillators, trend line breaks, how to use candlesticks for reversal patterns, all that. And in the beginning, it actually breaks down all the candlestick formations for you as well, and the reversal patterns, so you can really learn that type of stuff. But this is a great book. This is one I would highly recommend. Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques by Steve Nissen. The next one, this is the 7th edition, Technical Analysis of Stock Trends. If you really want to learn trends, this will help you out a ton. This is about 700 pages here, but this one is all about trends and also chart patterns. You got a lot of chart patterns in there, so that's one I would recommend highly. The next one is Using Technical Analysis, and this is by Clifford Pistolese. So with this one, you get a bunch of different patterns, almost like on a line graph, but what it does, it breaks it down for you of like exercises of when to buy and when to sell. So you'll break through a trend line, it'll be on heavy volume, and it'll say, okay, is this a buy or a sell? And then you'll answer the question, then you can look it up in the back of the book. So I think this is a really good one here. You can see a lot of different patterns, things like that, which can help you all about volume and uptrends and what to look for. So that's Using Technical Analysis. Next one is Elliott Wave Explained, and this is by Robert C. Beckman. I wouldn't suggest reading this book until you've probably studied for a year or two. Just to let you know, if you really want to learn Elliott Wave, it's very in-depth. I mean, there's just all type of extensions upon extensions, and it can be so complex. So what I would say is grasp trends and candlesticks and all that before you jump into an Elliott Wave. That's just my opinion. I mean, he even talks about in this book, it's about 350 pages, something like that. But I mean, there's hardly any graphs in it or any charts. It's just detailed, just really getting in depth with it. But when you start to understand it, it will really help you in your trading in terms of forecasting where the market may go, both to the upside and the downside. So that's one I'm still studying a ton with myself. And the next one here, I'm sorry guys, we're a little shaky, just trying to hold this here. Just wanted to give you a quick video. This is Getting Started in Candlestick Charting. This is by Tina Logan. Now this is one of my favorite books. I got it for $5 on Thrift Books. That's where I get all these, is Thrift Books. I don't have a link or anything, but I like to buy things. I've always been a guy, I'm a personal trainer. I love strength training and weightlifting, and I buy everything off Craigslist because it's so cheap. And what I actually did was I almost started a little business to where I would buy weight equipment cheap, obviously, when people just wanted it out of their house, and then I would resell it on Craigslist. So I'd buy it on Craigslist, resell it on Craigslist, and make a profit. And that's something I was doing along with my personal training business until I started all the cryptocurrency and trading and all that type of stuff. I just really didn't have enough time. But with this book, I would carry it around with me when I was in the car, anywhere like that. And this is basically like a mini Japanese candlestick charting book. Has everything here that the Japanese candlestick charting book would. I mean, obviously that goes a little bit more in depth, but this here, to have a pocket size, that's a regular size book. The other one's a little bit bigger, but this talks about gaps. It has so many different things here. I think this is a really underrated book. I think everybody should read this one, all about tails and wicks, like I'm always talking about. And it has all the candlesticks. So this is something I wanted to bring to you guys. I hope it really helps you. If you get some from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. God bless you all. Take care.